Hi Pisces and Pisces rising. Here is your horoscope for December 2025. I'm Astrologer Joseph Anthony. All right, we're finally here, the last month of 2025, and we're going to go out with a little bit of optimism. So this is going to be helpful since the Sun, Venus, and Mars are all going through Sagittarius in the 10th house of career. So many of you are focused on sense of purpose, what you want to achieve in the coming year. Maybe you're thinking about some light traveling or learning or education. This is all going to be on the up and up. But also this month, Neptune finally comes out of retrograde in your sign. That's absolutely going to help you a little bit more as well. And Saturn's already come out of retrograde. So these two planets are going to help you with motivation and drive and what you want to accomplish. So that's going to be really good. So if you're a Pisces rising or a Pisces sun sign, this is a basic general overview using sun sign astrology, using the Western tropical whole house system, where we make each house equal, and then we put the sign on the ascendant here. So whether it's a sun sign or a rising sign, and then we could see where the planets are. Now just keep in mind, everyone's birthday under the sign is different, and everyone's birth chart alignments are different. So this has to be very basic, very general. But you'll still get a high percentage here. You get like 70-75% accurate. It gives you the baseline of what the energy is doing, especially when you have planets in your sign, like these two. So anyway, let's dive in a little deeper and talk about what's going on here, and see what we could figure out. So the sun is always a top priority in astrology because it shines a giant light on wherever it is. So every 30 days or so, it shines a light in a different sign. So here we see it in Sagittarius, and the 10th house has to do with your sense of purpose, career. So many of you are basically winding down the year focused on work, travel, exploration, thinking about the future, which is kind of normal, especially with Mars also being there as well. But on the very first day of the month of December, we have Venus also in Sagittarius. Now, she went into Sagittarius the last day of November on the 30th, and now she's going to spend at least the next 24 to 25 days in the 10th house as well. Now, this is all about partnerships, relationships, financial matters, and this is where the travel comes in also. Sagittarians love to travel, explore. Pisces does too. They do a lot of mental exploration, but sometimes physical, exploration is very possible here. And so with this energy here, with Venus now going through this part of your chart, this is you thinking about money-making opportunities, partnership potential in work. Maybe you're working on a project and there's several people involved in that project with you. That is all possible. So partnerships are absolutely highlighted as Venus makes our way through the 10th house. So this could be great for getting a promotion, asking for a raise, all of that stuff. So don't hold back, especially since your ruler Neptune is going to be moving forward. Now, this moon this month, the full moon this month is in Gemini, which is going to be in the opposite direction down here in the 4th house of home, feeling, and foundation. Now, a full moon brings to light situations at home or with your feelings or something from the past. It's in Gemini, so the mind gets extremely activated here with this full moon in the 4th house. So this could be anything from like a partnership that you're reevaluating at home. Maybe you have a roommate situation. Maybe you have a job that where you go to a physical location that you're considering. I don't know if I want to continue this. I mean, it's you pondering what it is that you want to do. Remember, this month is all about pondering the future, and so this full moon is going to have your mind extremely active. And you're going to feel more sensitive than normal because of this full moon. It'll be at 13 degrees of Gemini, opposing the sun at 13 degrees. So, full moons always bring in some tension. That's just how they work. But this is the 4th house, and the moon naturally rules the 4th house. So this is going to make you more sensitive than normal. Again, don't take it personally. Everyone's feeling the energy. You have to just figure out, all right, how do I get through this energy right now, these next couple of days, as this heavy energy comes in and activates my mind and, security issues and all that other stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So just let it pass. And then when it goes into Cancer, you'll feel a whole lot better. Now, Neptune going direct on the 10th. There it is right there. getting ready to go direct. It's in stationary position right there for a couple of days. And this is absolutely going to help you as Neptune makes its way out of Pisces. Remember, it's going to be in Pisces for the last time in our lifetime. It won't return to Pisces for about another 165 years or so. So I doubt any of us will be around by then. But anyway, so here we see Neptune moving direct. So this is where your imagination and your creativity starts to kick in. So this month is giving you a golden opportunity to express yourself, to bring up new ideas, to be more creative in any way you see fit, whether it's art, whether it's communication, self-expression, maybe it's even your style or your look. Maybe you're thinking about changing that. Whatever it is, Neptune is going to help you in the course of the next couple of months as it makes its way here and then eventually leaves Pisces and goes into Aries and then starts to revolutionize your value system and your financial life. That's just how it works. But this is always good to have your ruler in a direct motion rather than retrograde, which means going within and trying to figure things out and so on. Going direct helps with clarity. All right, let's see what else we got. We got Mercury re-entering Sagittarius. Now, remember, Mercury went retrograde in November, and then it retrograded back into Scorpio, and now it's it's re-entered Sagittarius. Now, look at all these planets in the 10th house of career and status. And Mercury in Sagittarius is very quick-witted, very sharp, and it speaks its mind. So you're going to find yourself now, from this point forward, really, mind will be on fire in terms of ideas, communication. Work matters could be very important at this time. Maybe there's lots of communication at work or with work. So there's definitely also Mercury in Sagittarius can be a visionary. So pay attention to your dreams that come out of nowhere. Don't just, fantasize about things. Get a sense of if it feels real, then you might want to look at that dream or that vision because it's trying to tell you something. So this is going to be a time where, it's like you're preparing or getting ready for something. And I think we all are for 2026. But you have the advantage here of career matters. So maybe you're focusing a lot more of your time on your career this month. Now, we have Mars entering Capricorn. Talk about career. Capricorn is the sign that loves to focus on accomplishments and career, and Mars enters Capricorn. Mars in Capricorn actually works very well, and so it takes the impulsive actions and energy of Mars here and throttles it, in a sense, into the Capricorn alignment. So this could be really good for organizations, groups, charities, friendships, like you're becoming more meticulous and organized with Mars going through Capricorn. That's how it works. So this could be a good time for you to, again, get projects or self-expression or some form of creativity at work moving forward, okay? Now, here is the big news this month. The new moon in Sagittarius continues to light up this 10th house of career and status for many of you. So this means that anything to do with career, you might find a new job, you might get promoted, they might offer you more money, there may be a chance to travel, whatever it is, it looks kind of exciting. It looks like, oh boy, it could be you taking on more responsibility. Let's not discount that. You might find yourself overwhelmed with responsibility, especially if, let's say, you work in retail or connected to anything having to do with consumerism and the public. You might find yourself just being overwhelmed with responsibility and work, that's going on. But whatever it is, it's an opportunity. This is a major theme around this new moon in Sagittarius. It's going to be at 28 degrees of Sagittarius. And so opportunities are abound with this Sagittarius new moon, which is perfect for the new year. All right, so there you have it. Then we have the sun entering Capricorn on the 21st, which is kind of normal this time of the year. And the sun adds more energy to this 11th house of hopes, wishes, and dreams for the future. And of course, dreams, not just dreams, but organizations, charities, communities. You're becoming much more organized at this time because you have a lot of earth energy here now combined with the water energy of the sign of Pisces, which helps a lot. And of course, Venus will also join the party on the 24th and 25th. So you can see here we have a nice little alignment of planets in the 11th house. So this should be a very social time for many of you, around the holiday season here. And so, you're focused on the responsibilities, you're focused on your career, you're focused on the future in 2026 and what you want to do and accomplish. And so this could be a very big year in 2026. And it all begins with this month because of the alignments that I'm seeing. So, take advantage of opportunities that come your way. Anyway, there's the general overview. If you want to know more, I do an extended version of this in my Inner Circle community. I left the link down below. And there, of course, we do the weekly astrology overview. I do the Zoom calls every Sunday. Members really do enjoy that. Some members send me their charts, and I answer a few questions for them. We've also started doing some live streams on Thursday. And so, of course, there's a lot more to do in there. And, we talk about the daily occurrences and what's going on. And, of course, all the conspiracy stuff that I've researched over the past 30 years. We discuss on the Sunday call. Anyway, so consider joining. I left the link down below, and I hope to see you in the community. Have a great month and a great new year, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.